The amount of people getting laid off and fired is insane. Let's talk about it.
I got a random meeting on my calendar. I feel like, and there's a bunch of them on this other lady's calendar. I hope I'm not getting fired. I will die. Someone else is in there. I'm getting fired. Oh my God, I'm getting fired. Hello.
Good morning, Deborah.
Good morning. How are you?
Fine, thank you. I asked, who I think you know, so join us for this call. She is our HR representative. We've got some updates we'd like to share with you this morning.
Okay.
So as you know, we have been working with to help us identify the best way forward for this last period of time. And while we originally believed that we would be integrating with, we've instead determined that it was best for us to refocus the agency to an independent agency. And in doing so, we've initiated a buyback of it. Unfortunately, as you may know, the lack of growth and the decline in our client revenue has negatively impacted our business beyond what we can sustain. And it's forced us to make what are very difficult decisions to eliminate roles within the agency. And this includes the elimination of your role, making today your last day. Please know that it was a very difficult decision. You made meaningful contributions to the last couple of years, and we have much respect and gratitude for what you've done and what you've given. At this point, I would do is I'll turn it over to you so she can take you through some of the next steps.
Email will be up shortly. And, once you get the chance to review and look everything over, please let me know. And I'm happy to answer any and all questions you may have.
Okay. Thank you. I really appreciate it.
Thank you, Heather. I wish you the best.
Thank you. You too. Bye.
Bye.
Man, that's really heartbreaking, man. That's really sad situation to get laid off. Now, I've been fortunate enough in my career to have never been laid off or even fired. I quit a job on the spot, but I've never been laid off or fired. Seeing that is really gut-wrenching. It really is, because you are not expecting at all you're about to get fired. If anything, you're thinking maybe some people around you start getting fired and okay, my time is coming up. Like, I'm going to be the one to get let go of soon. But in her case, the way she handled it, and it was just, man, it's just sad. It's really sad to see how people are just getting fired. Just like that, right? The layoffs is just happening just like that. And in this case, it's what's even interesting about this is, it's not simply just because it's like, oh, we just want to let people go. At least the company explained, listen, we're not bringing in revenue. We're not bringing any profits. We're not doing good. So unfortunately, we need to let you go. And she handled it well, right? Most people would just been pissed off. Why me? And gotten so irate. I remember I saw a video, I think it was like a few years back, where someone was just questioning them. They was extremely angry. It was a mess. But in this case, she handled it the best that she can because she recognizes there's nothing much more she could do. Now, it's just something that just seems inevitable right now with most people. It seems like being fired or laid off is just going to happen. Like one day it's just going to happen and you're never going to know, right? And that's the part that really sucks. You go to work thinking everything is all good. You have no idea at all and they just let you go just like that. I really hate the fact that they say today is your last day, right? You really wish for all the hard work you gave them, they will give you time, right? At least 2 weeks, right? You got to give them a 2-week notice. They give you at least 2 weeks to prepare you. Okay, you know what? We're going to let you go. Or at least say, today's your last day, but we're going to continue to pay you for the next 2 weeks. I get that, right? Because you don't want to have someone that's been fired on the job because it could do so much damage on the system. So I get that. But it's really unfortunate how that's just so many people getting laid off, man. It's really sad. I'm really feeling bad for these people. There's another video I saw as well. I want to check out with you guys and let's see what you think.
I just got laid off about an hour ago. I cried for a while, and I think The hardest part about it is I loved my job, I cared so much, but like knowing that you put your full effort towards something and then feeling like they decided it wasn't enough or it wasn't worth enough. Like right now I feel just very like not even undervalued, because I clearly am not valued, but like that all of my effort wasn't good enough or it wasn't important or it wasn't relevant. I got laid off today, and it's just, I don't know. And LA is burning and their fires are everywhere, and I got laid off and I don't have a job. So like in perspective, it's not that big of a deal. There's other jobs, but it goes so much deeper than not having a job. So yeah, I don't know. I'm jobless.
Yeah, when you get fired, you just feel like, what am I gonna do? Like, what am I gonna do now? It's like such a shock. Like, you had this goal and this vision and certain things that you're doing, like not expecting you're not gonna have a job, and now you gotta change everything. Where are you gonna live? How are you gonna provide food on your table? When are you gonna get your next job? What should I do now? It's like all these things are coming at you. And it's really sad. And in her case, it felt like, you know, most people feel the same way too. You give the company your all, right? You give it your all, and then they just fire you just like that. Like, it's like, what do you do? Now people are seeing videos like this and they're like, you know what? I'm not gonna give it 100%. I'm gonna give like 80. I'm gonna keep some in the tank because they will let me go at any moment. I need to protect myself. That's why it's a message to so many people out there, because so many people don't have emergency funds. To have an emergency fund, you certainly need to have an emergency fund, and you always need to have one mind out the door, okay? Saying, hey, you never know, today could be a day I'll get fired or laid off, so I'm gonna do the best I can. I'm gonna save, I'm gonna invest, but I do understand that these jobs are not loyal at all. They will let me go at any moment. So yes, go to work, do a hard job, but being buddy with people and building this great bond, it's not the best approach, man. It really isn't. It really isn't. And it sucks because you don't want to go to work, be all miserable or whatnot. You want to build relationships, but now you know the relationships that you build could be broken at any moment without you even making that decision. These massive layoffs, man, is hitting the economy really hard. And you're seeing so many videos just like this. It really does suck, man. Well, anyway, thanks guys for watching. Take your time to hit the like, leave a comment, subscribe. Let me know how you feel about all these massive layoffs. Do you feel like it's justified? Or you feel like it's just a horrible thing and these companies are just greedy? Catch you guys on the next one. Peace.